Hello, welcome back to Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy slash 3D Cross Rumble. We're continuing on with the story, so yeah. In the first episode, we did complete the first 3 missions, so we're gonna continue on. You might notice the interface looks a little different. That's because I actually installed a HD texture pack for the game, and actually the HD texture pack is made by the same guy who made the one for Ace Combat X. So yeah, it's the one by Super Ostrich. So yeah. Anyways, let's just continue. So it'll probably look a bit nicer. Yeah, this interface looks pretty nice. Although a little annoyingly, the buttons something annoying about the HD texture pack is by default it uses like Xbox controller icons for the buttons, but you can but they also do provide an option to change to other consoles, and annoyingly it looks like Nintendo one. The switching to the Nintendo button and icons actually is like uses the Switch button icons instead of the actual 3DS ones, which is kind of annoying, but oh well, I guess. Anyways, we're going to go into the next few missions. So you might notice here we actually have a split choice for this mission. We have 2 options: mission 4, mission 5. Now we're gonna do both in this episode. So we'll just start with mission 4. We can have mission 4, Tin Castle, or mission 5, Opera House. So let's head into mission 4, Tin Castle. April 14th, it's 0500 hours in the Amber Mountains.
We are to attack a rebel frontline base. After analyzing their attack patterns, we've managed to locate the facility that we believe they are using as their base. Tactical documents have dubbed the location the Keep. They're using a repurposed abandoned castle in a hilly area. They've just lost Anchorhead, so you can expect some aggressive resistance. Keep your attention on both airborne and ground attacks. Starting now, you will be accompanied by a number 2. TAC names Slash and Edge. Both are very skilled pilots and will undoubtedly provide you with the backup you need. It's up to you as squadron leader to choose which will be your number 2. Guide us to victory in this battle, along with your number 2.
Okay. So yeah, we are attacking a rebel base here. And also, starting this mission, we can bring a wingman with us. So yeah, let's just start. Into the mission, and yeah, yes. Also, one thing I really realized I forgot to mention in the first episode is because I mentioned about some of the reused music in this game. I mentioned the briefing music, but for some reason I completely forgot to mention the hangar music in here. So this hangar music is Lodestone, which is actually from the original Ace Combat 2. It was the hangar theme from the original Ace Combat 2. So yeah, I just completely forgot to mention that. There's actually not many reused themes. There's actually not many songs that return from the original, but Lodestone is one of the few. Actually, I'm not sure. Lodestone is one of the few that does return from the original. I mean, in the original Ace Combat 2 had a more like a rock-focused soundtrack, while this one this game has a more orchestral soundtrack that's, that the modern Ace Combat games use. Well, modern. well, modern, more orchestral, modern, maybe not that modern, like orchestral, the more orchestral soundtracks that, starting from the PS2 era. But anyways, let's pick our aircraft for this mission. For this mission, our assigned aircraft is the A-10. So, yeah, brute. Our assigned aircraft for this mission is the A-10. Let's see oh, I really do not have, I have like no paint jobs for the A-10. I have gray and lighter gray. Thank you, game. Very cool. Yeah, it's just a slightly different. It's just a slightly lighter gray. Cool, I guess. Sure, why not, I guess. So maybe I should go over some of the parts that I use for customization. For most aircraft, I actually like to use this Hayabusa engine because it increases both speed and maneuverability. I mean, Uranus's engine. But this aircraft can't equip the Uranus's engine. Anyways, but for this A-10, I just decided to go with the rocket motor mod, which just makes it go zoom. Although it doesn't exactly turn into a rocket. Good enough, I guess. For the wing parts, I don't think I really pick anything for the A-10. Yeah, I think the A-10 I like the A-10 fine without any wing parts. And there's our armor parts. Usually I just like to go with the Beetle armor, which increases our defense a little bit, but also increases our mobility thanks to the exquisite curvature. As the description shows right there. And as for the cockpit part, I pretty much just always go with the Sniper OS because it basically just aimbot for your gun. Sort of. Although if your target is turning a lot, it tends to have some troubles tracking targets that are turning a lot, but most of the time it's basically aimbot. Yeah. I also realized I have not been reading the descriptions for these aircraft. So, you know what? Let's go back and read the descriptions for all the aircraft. So, first mission, we picked the F-16. Small and lightweight. This aircraft is a well-balanced fighting machine for air-to-air and air-to-ground combat. Mission 2, we picked the F-4. A large fighter with a massive payload and superior range, making it effective in both air-to-air and air-to-ground combat. And mission 3, you pick the Su-25, the Frogfoot. This relief fighter excels in slow speed stability and weapon carrying capacity. And now we're using the A-10. We just used the Frogfoot and now we're using the A-10. This ground attack fighter is equipped with tough armor and a large Gatling gun. A-10 go Brewer. Anyways, A-10. For our special weapon, honestly, I've tried using the FAEB in this mission, but it feels like doesn't feel like it does a whole lot. It just but I feel like it feels like the damage of the FAEB is just super low. I don't know why it just feels like that way. Anyways, we're gonna bring the XAGMs for this mission. So yeah. And for our wingman, so we have two options for our wingman. We can actually, if you want, you can also just deploy solo. But we'll bring our wingman. We have two options, Slash and Edge, who are actually returning from the original Ace Combat 2. So Edge, aka Kei Nagase, who is actually a different Kei Nagase from the one in AC5. She actually got cameos in AC4. Yeah. And fun fact, this Kei Nagase is canonically the sister of Reiko Nagase from the Ridge Racer franchise. And then we have Slash. or John Herbert. Where he's also, he's one of the other wingmen who's returned from AC2. We're also just gonna ignore the fact that he was black in AC2. Don't worry about that fact, I guess. Anyways, for this mission, both of these split choice missions, which are the first mission where we get to bring a wingman, and there's actually some extra dialogue for a specific wingman. So for this mission, we're gonna bring Edge because she has special dialogue if you choose to bring her. And we get some lore. Anyways, we're gonna bring Edge, a female pilot from an island country in the Far East. Her sharp flying skills put her on par with most veterans. She will prioritize giving you support. So yeah, basically, she's focused on basically guarding your tail. She's only 20 years old. Yeah. Anyways, let's go bring her along. We're just gonna, for simplicity, we're just gonna bring our wingman in the same aircraft that we are in. Anyways, let's go. So it says that Edge is from Far Eastern Usia, an island nation, North Point maybe. Anyways, A10, Tin Castle.
Now entering combat airspace. We're almost at their frontline base, the Keep. This will mostly be against ground targets. Be careful out there.
Okay. I mean, we do have an A10.
I'll be your second to this operation.
Roger that.
My primary duty will be providing you support. However, if you show any signs of being unfit to uphold your duties...
Yes, ma'am.
Loosen up, Lieutenant Nagase. Now then, Phoenix. Show her what you're capable of.
Okay.
The rebels have converted a castle into a stronghold. Your target lies within its walls. Those walls will be an obstacle at low altitude, so fire from above.
Yep. Yep, all main targets are inside walls, so we gotta attack from above. Or use our XAGMs, that works too. Because since our XAGMs have a top attack trajectory. Alright, we got it.
Good. Now head east. We're bringing down the Keep.
Roger that. Before that, there's our ace for the mission. Su-37 Ricochet. He just appears on the northern part of the map at the start of the mission. And then flies to the south. Yay, gun! Yay, aimbot gun! Anyways, he's dead. Yep, an A-10 just took down an Su-37 because aimbot gun, Lamau.
They're firing anti-aircraft missiles above the base. Be careful.
Roger that.
Edge, supporting lead aircraft.
Bert.
You're within range of their SAMs.
Alright. Let's go take on this fighter, although we should probably take out some of the air defenses first. Let's go with our XAGMs.
Good. Keep it up.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's go take out this guy. Bert. Aimbot gun, go Bert. XAGM's away. Bert.
You a fan of history, Phoenix?
Actually,
The
yes.
history of this castle once we're back at base.
I actually do like history. So, yes. Alright, are you actually gonna tell me the history of this place? Once we're back? Bert.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, final target.
One target remaining. Take him out.
Missile away. Interesting path that missile took. Anyways, mission accomplished.
Taken out. We have captured the Keep.
Hooray.
Something tells me you've gained Lieutenant Nagase's trust.
What makes you say
I'll
that?
admit, your combat skills were quite admirable,
Okay.
but I am reserving my final assessment.
Okay.
She's a tough one, Phoenix.
C rank
Successfully
because we
destroyed
took
the enemy
so
base,
long.
The keep. Weapons, munitions, and repair supplies were found inside the base. This will serve as a major hit against the rebels' cause. But the rebel presence is still at large. The battles will continue to be tough.
Okay. So we got C rank because we took a pretty long time for that mission. 3 minutes, yeah. I think like the S rank is like 90 seconds or something. Or something like that. But yeah. Which basically just requires you to just rush the objectives. And unfortunately the A10 is also a little too slow for that. So yeah, oh well. It's fine. I think we also might have missed the special dialogue that Nagase has. She basically talks about how these castles remind her of the castles back at her home. So yeah. Anyways, mission accomplished. Just not gonna save, and we're just gonna skip saving. And we're actually going to go into free mission to get into the other mission. Which for some reason, the free mission mode appears under challenge mode. Not sure why, but anyways, free mission. And we're gonna Y change difficulty. All right, so we're going to so that was mission 4. Now we're going to the alternate mission 5, Opera House. Destroy the offshore drilling rig. It's takes place on April 14th at 1000 hours at Gunther SD, which actually is short for Gunther Strand, which actually is short for Gunther Strand, but it's basically in the Gunther region. The Gunther region, the Gunther Bay, Gunther Strand, Gunther Peninsula. You know, the Gunther region. Where the International Space Elevator would later be built. Anyways, let's go.
We must destroy the rebel fuel base. After analyzing data obtained from the rebel forces during the battle at Anchorhead, we've learned about a private facility located southeast of Anchorhead that serves as a rebel fuel base. The ocean drilling facility has been heavily fortified, making it impossible for our spy planes to even get close. Destroying this location will deal a major blow to the enemy's fuel supply. There should also be heavy anti-aircraft resistance, so be extra vigilant. Starting now, you will be accompanied by a number 2. TAC names Slash and Edge. Both are very skilled pilots and will undoubtedly provide you with the backup you need. It's up to you as squadron leader to choose which will be your number 2. Guide us to victory in this battle, along with your number 2.
Okay. So for this mission, we are assigned to blow up some oil rigs. So yes. And for some reason, they decided to name their oil rigs Opera House. Not sure why, but anyways. Anyways, as I mentioned, this mission takes place in the Gunther Strand region, and apparently Gunther Strand specifically refers to the coastline of Gunther. So Gunther Bay refers to, you know, the bay. Gunther Strand refers to the coastline and all the small islands around the Gunther region. And then there's Gunther Peninsula, which is, you know, the peninsula that's part of the mainland that includes Selatapura. Anyways, mission stato. For this mission, our assigned aircraft is where is it? Here it is. The F2. The Mitsubishi F2. While this aircraft's design is optimized for air-to-ground and air-to-ship combat, the F2A is also an effective air superiority fighter. So yeah, you know the F2. Basically, Japan decided, you know, let's make our own F-16. You know, when Japan decided, let's make our own F-16, but better. Well, not really their own F-16. I guess it is kind of their own F-16. But you know, what if we made it better? Yeah, basically that. Yeah, you might notice some special aircraft to around the end here. There's the XFA-27, which we will look at later. There is the Falcon, because you know the Falcon. There is, and then here we also have the A6M0 and the F6F Hellcat. In case you know you want to fly some propeller planes and have no missiles. And remember, these are propeller planes. They have no missiles. They only have guns. So yeah, you can just go fly a propeller plane and just go guns throughout the entire campaign if you want. So yeah, in case you wanna, there's actually an achievement for completing. There's a medal, I mean, for completing 5 missions with a propeller aircraft. Unfortunately. Well, the achievement doesn't, it's not to complete the entire campaign with propeller aircraft. It's just 5 missions, so yeah. But you know, you can do a propeller aircraft only run if you want. Anyways, our assigned back to our assigned aircraft for this mission, the F2. What colors do I have for this aircraft? Well, I have all of them. So we got the standard livery, which is actually looks just like Japan's livery. Japan's like ocean camo for the aircraft. Do we have this basically forest camo? Just standard gray like the S16. Desert camo. Wait, this looks interesting. Interesting. It's like green. It's like the ocean camo, but green. And lastly, it's the forest camo, but red and pink. And by the way, these last 2 colors, you can see they have like the paint icon. That's because these are actually customizable. These are actually customizable paint schemes. So yeah, you can actually adjust the colors. I actually didn't know that. I actually did not know that. I actually did not know that when I recorded the first episode. Yeah, these are customizable paint schemes. You can change the colors yourself if you want. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, we're just gonna go for. Honestly, I kind of like the default paint for this one, the green and blue. I'll take that. You know, we'll take that one. Okay, and anyways, for this, the wing part I use is the extra aileron, which just increases our mobility at the cost of decreasing our defense a little. Anyways, we're taking the F2. Now for our special weapon, we have our options. We have LASMs, guided bombs, or MPMs. So the MPMs are multi-purpose missiles. They are basically like multi-lock missiles that can target both air and ground. But you only get with the MPMs you only get 2 of them at a time. So you can only target 2 things at a time. So yeah, we're gonna bring the MPMs because it's mainly just concerned with number of targets. Anyways, for this mission, we're gonna bring Slash because he has special dialogue. We bring Slash, and we're gonna bring him the same aircraft as us.
Scarface Squadron, head out.
Right, Opera House.
The offshore drilling facility should be coming into view shortly. They're working on turning it into a sea-bound base. Good luck.
Okay.
You still got that bug up your butt, Pops? Hey, Phoenix, this is Flash. Always a pleasure.
Quit it with the pop stuff. If you were really my kid, I'd disown you.
Damn.
Come on, we've known each other too long.
Phoenix, can you see that underwater pipeline?
Yep.
Follow it to the next facility.
Just follow this underwater pipeline right here. Now we're just gonna fire up some MPMs at these oil tanks. Uh-huh. MPMs away.
Cut off the rebels' fuel supply. Destroy all the oil storage facilities. Watch out, Phoenix. You're within range of their SAMs.
Anyways, before we take out the remaining oil facilities, we're gonna target this guy over here, an F-117 called D Cowboy.
Lock onto target.
D, a cowboy. D. Anyways, you want to take him out quick because he actually will not engage. Basically, he starts in the top of the map and then makes his way towards like the bottom left corner, and then he will escape. So you want to take him out quick. But also he's a stealth aircraft, so it can be a little hard to track. So you want to ideally you basically what I like to do is basically just engage him once you reach this area with the oil tanks. Also, here's a fuel car just trying to hide, I guess. But unlike the fuel cars in ACX, these are empty. This one is empty, so it's not, there's no big boom.
All facilities have been destroyed.
Yep, the onshore facilities are destroyed. Let's go engage these fighters. Bert.
You sure don't talk much, do you?
Nope.
Is that what the ladies are into these days?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I ain't got none.
Target acquired. Enemy destroyed. Target acquired.
Kaboom. So we got these oil facilities, and there's just a few targets left. There's one more oil platform over here. And then there's the main facility, the main oil platform facility.
I'm all for bikinis, but can't stand the sea breeze. That's why I'd never joined the Navy.
Understandable.
There she is. That's Opera House, their massive drilling base.
Opera House, huh?
MPM's away.
Don't worry, Phoenix. I've got your back.
Roger that. Anyways, this is Opera House. This drilling base over here. This is Opera House. MPM's away. Actually, I'm just gonna use my last two MPMs to take out
Target remaining. Take him out.
these final two targets. All right, missiles away.
Special weapons.
Turrets destroyed.
The target has been destroyed.
All targets destroyed.
Opera House is now ours.
Well, I
You
mean,
told me you were
what's
good,
left of
Phoenix,
Opera House?
but I didn't expect this good. If I'd known you'd handle it this well, I'd have taken a vacation instead.
Understandable.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. And another thing. Drop the pops crap.
He won't. He'll continue to call you Pops. Anyways, hooray. C rank
We
again.
successfully captured the fuel base Opera House. Every military campaign needs fuel. This will be a devastating loss for the rebel forces. But the rebel presence is still at large. The battles will continue to be tough.
It took 4 minutes. Yeah, I think the S rank for this mission is like 2 minutes or something. I actually don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly what the time limit is for S rank. But anyways, Mission accomplished. Oh yeah, and then it shows you, it gives you a score here. Whenever whenever you whenever you complete a mission in free mission, it gives you this scoreboard here, and it gives you your ranking based on your score and your previous times. So yeah, fastest clear time is 1:34, and that was my that was my S rank time. That was definitely an S rank time. So yeah, save. Gonna save that, and because I think we're gonna leave it here for today. Because the first, I didn't realize the first episode was reached like 50 minutes long. So we're actually gonna leave it here for today. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.